annoying things we can all relate to? Okay, like waking up early in the morning to film videos. I'm just kidding, I'm not that salty, wow. But it is pretty early, so I have my cup of tea. Decaf, no it's not decaf. Regular orange pico, that's where it's at. Oh my god. Okay, first off, I have to say, I hate when people do this, but also I am guilty, I have done this. But let me explain. I think my biggest pet peeve is when people put perishable items or stuff that needs to be refrigerated or frozen and they put it back on a shelf, like where the chips are, and then like, what's gonna happen? It's gonna freaking melt or go yucky, and then they have to throw it out. You could have prevented that and prevented food waste by just putting it back in the section. Like this one isn't as bad because like, oh no, if that's milk, it needs to go in the double doors. I will say I have been guilty, but I only do it, let's say I grab chips, okay? And I'm like, should I really have these? I never think that. I just grab it and we buy it. And I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't. And then I'll put it back where the bagels are, maybe. That's just an example. I've done stuff like that, but not like putting milk in the cereal aisle. Like I know they go together, but no. Using all caps, okay? Whoever put this, literally put the description saying, in brackets, you do this a lot, LOL. They're calling me out. I do use all caps a lot. If I'm passionate about something, I'll use all caps. It doesn't mean that I'm yelling. It just means that I'm passionate and I'm putting extra emphasis on it. The one thing I hate though is when you put someone's name in all caps and then the next time you go to type their name, autocorrect's like, oh, it should be in all caps. I think there was a Vine from Liza Koshy and she was just like,
hey, Jessica! Do you want to hang out today? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Can't wait to see you later. Jessica!
Because that's what it is. Like, you're literally typing something and their name's in caps. So it's like, hi, Jessica! How are you today? Jessica! Also reminds me of the scene in The House Bunny.
That's Lily, also, by the way.
Lily! Hey everyone, what's up? And welcome back to the Peachiest channel on the internet. I'm your host, Peach. Today we got Betty. She's back. She's my co-host. Today we are looking at annoying things that we can all relate to, part 2. If you like this video, maybe you want to see part 3, then smash that like button. Obviously, subscribe to Peach. Be a Peach. Now, we'll get on with the video. Okay, so this next one is stopping short while walking. Dude! Okay, first of all, I'm a really fast walker, and I understand if someone's on their phone and they're trying to find a place, then all of a sudden they stop, I'm like, whoa, buddy, I have to like deep to go around them, or like, I'm like, back it up now, y'all. And it's slow walkers that get me too. We're on the sidewalk, I'm behind them, and I'm trying to go around them, and I can't get around them.
Come on, move it. Could you be any slower?
Okay, this one is listening to music on your headphones loud enough so other people can hear. If you do this, stop. Unless you have a good playlist, you shouldn't be doing it. Like, I'll be on the subway and all I'll hear is and I'm like, can you not? First of all, that's really bad for your hearing, for your eardrums. Like, your ears are gonna hate you in a couple of years. Second, it's just not necessary. Honestly, have your little AirPods in and just like jam silently. Then it's like a little mystery. It's like, ooh, what are they listening to? Do they like rap? Do they like hip hop? A little R&B? Let me know your favorite type of music in the comments below. I like old school rock. As I have like stuff that's clearly not old school. I mean, we got Lil Jon over there. Yeah, Rod Stewart. Mickey Mouse Disco. Totally old school rock. Okay, next one. Texting while walking. How many of you are guilty of this? Raise your hand. Everyone should be raising their hand right now. Unless you're an 80-year-old man or woman and you do not have a phone, your hand should be up right now, okay? We do it. I will say though, do not text when you are crossing the street. Do not check your phone while you're crossing the street. You need to stop, look, and listen. Put that phone away, cross the street safely, and then you can do a little let's see who's on Instagram. Okay, it's just for your own safety. It's a safety lesson with Peach, okay? Safety 101. That's what I do. I put my phone away, I cross the street safely, and then we're good to go. Yeah. Also, sometimes I get a little dizzy texting and walking, so I just rather put my phone away and enjoy what's around me. Like, we gotta enjoy nature more, okay? I feel like we don't take it in as much now that we're older. Clicking a pen. I'm not gonna call this person out, but there's someone in the office that doesn't click a pen, but taps their foot as they're working. It's basically the same thing, like clicking and tapping. I'm trying to script and all I hear is, I'm like,
Whatever's going on here, stop it immediately.
obviously I don't say anything, but still. Sometimes when I'm anxious, I'll do a little pen click, but not when I'm around anyone, because I know how frustrating that is. Like, unless you're doing it, you don't like listening to it. Leaving red receipts on and then not responding. First off, I turn those off on iMessage because I have the habit of checking a message and then responding about a half an hour later. I'm guilty of that. I will respond unless I totally forget, but there are people that I know that have them on, and I'll be like, hey, really important question, I need to know this. And they'll see the message and they won't respond, and I'm like, hey, so where do we go from here? This is awkward. It's awkward if you get left on red. It's an uncomfy feeling. I don't like it. On Instagram, I'm guilty. I have left people on red, like it will say seen. I just don't have that much time, guys. I'm like justifying, you know? I'm busy. Also, I try and respond to as many fan DMs as I can, but dude, I have like over 1,000 requests, which I'm super grateful for that you guys want to actually like talk to me and get to know me. So I do respond to some of them. Others are like really creepy DMs, so I don't. Maybe I should do a video on like reacting to creepy DMs that I receive. I could do that. I could. Starting a sentence with no offense. No offense, but this is a really lame one. It's like, obviously you're gonna take offense to that. Saying no offense doesn't make it any better.
No offense, well, some take.
Oh, no, you said no offense? Okay, we're all good though. You can say as much you wanna diss me? Just say no offense. I've gotten comments like that. They're like, no offense, but Lindsay isn't a good host. It's like, dude, I'm taking offense to that. Just, you know, maybe keep your mean comments to yourself. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it. I was raised on that belief, so just don't say it. But still smash that like button for me. Running late. I personally always like to be 10 to 15 minutes early to whatever I'm doing. I don't like to keep people waiting. I will say I was late to work yesterday, and that's because duty called, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, and I wasn't about to rush to the subway and be like, oh crap, literally, oh crap. So I was like, you know what, I'll just take my time. I'll be 15 minutes late. I was 15 minutes late. But you know, it's better my bathroom than the work bathroom. So I saved everyone, in a sense. Why do I share this stuff? Like, okay. And in our number one spot today, let's see what we got. Not being ready to order when you get to the counter. Okay, I don't know if this is from a perspective of the waiter or the cashier doesn't like that. I get really nervous and I'm like, oh my God, I should try something new, or oh my God, what am I gonna order?
May I please take your order? We'll check in with these two later.
And there's people behind me and I'm like, oh, you can go ahead. Oh, you can go ahead. And then it gets to the point where it's like, shoot, I need to do something. And then I end up just ordering the exact same thing that I normally do. Probably just like a classic plain hamburger with fries. Plain, there's stuff on it. When I say plain, I just mean like not like the super duper deluxe burger. That's definitely not a thing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that, and the cashiers probably get annoyed, but it's like, I have anxiety, okay?
Let's check in on Squidward again.
I don't know what I'm gonna order, and then there's people behind me listening to my order, and I'm like, my God, what are they gonna think of my order? They're gonna be like, look at that basic bitch just ordering a basic hamburger. All right, guys, that's all for today's video. If you could relate to any of these things, then smash that like button, and also let me know in the comments below. With that being said, obviously, make sure that you're subscribed to Peach. If you're not, what are you doing? You're breaking my heart, and don't go breaking my heart. Obviously, stick around for some bloopers. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, aka Peach, and I'll see you when I see ya. Stay peachy. Whoa, that was a really good, impressive one. That was good. Little deek to go around them. Why did it look like a dab? I didn't. They're like, no offense, but sorry.